Hello everyone. Hey, it's me again. I'm in my office, y'all. I got some work to do. Excuse the mess in the background. I got my steamer back here and Mickey's dry erase board for when we're doing math and all of that. So this message here is so not playing, but it's something that I have been talking about a lot with people, and I do want to share them with you all as I kind of just digest the information from their point of view as well as from my own experience. People pleasing, and a lot of it is not even people on the outside, it's people on the inside. And when I say that, I mean like people that are close to you, like family. When you get in the cycle of people pleasing, it's never enough. Like you do that, it's good for a moment, and then it's like something else that you do isn't good enough. Like it's always something is never good enough. It doesn't matter how much you do that they want you to do or how much you don't do that they don't want you to do. Like it's always something else. I've been there, I've done that, so I get it. But the only person that suffers is you. So how do you get out of people pleasing? Well, one thing is to figure out, why is it so important for you to make this person happy? What do they say that makes you feel like you have to do what it is they want you to do? And I feel like a lot of times, like, we even know, like, sometimes it's not the right thing to do, but in the moment it's like, I'm just gonna do what makes them happy. Like, I don't want to hear their mouth. I already know, what it's gonna be, so let me just go ahead and do it. Sometimes it's because there's some benefit of you doing what that person wants you to do. Sometimes it's material things, sometimes it's, I don't know, whatever it is, but you don't want to lose whatever it is. Like that person has an upper hand over you for something, and you may not be willing to let that go just yet. So you have to figure out what's more important to you. Is it you fulfilling what it is you really want, or is it you trying to please that person and, keep whatever that exchange is that y'all have going on? And some people, they've been doing this for years, and especially when it comes to pleasing your parents. I've been in this cycle myself, and at the end of the day, like, I think it's a good thing for you to want your parents to be proud of you, and there's nothing wrong with that. But then you also need to have healthy boundaries, realistic boundaries, realistic expectations for yourself, especially once you get to a certain age. I feel like when you're younger, yeah, you're still being molded, and your parents are kind of shaping you into the person that they want you to be. And a lot of parents, they do have good intentions and trying to mold you into the best version of yourself from what they can do, what they can offer you. Down the line, yes, at times you do need to probably circle back and check in with your parents, get their opinion, get their advice, but their word shouldn't be the word that trumps everything. At the end of the day, like, this is your life, not theirs. You have to be okay with your decisions at the end of the day. You have to be able to look in the mirror at yourself and be like, you know what? I made this decision. This was on me. Yes, they may have had, some type of influence, but at the end of the day, I wasn't doing this because of them. I did this because 100% it was what I wanted to do. And even if you made the wrong decision in doing it, it's okay. I think a lot of us, we get mad at ourselves and we get disappointed because we didn't want to do the stuff in the first place, or we didn't want to say what we said, or we didn't want to handle the situation that we did, but we found ourselves in the situation because trying to people please. So you have to figure out what's more important to you at the end of the day, because you will find yourself in a never-ending cycle of trying to please people that can never be please. I just wanted to share that with y'all right quick because it was on my heart heavy. So thank you again for tuning in. And until next time, I guess we're going to keep rolling this thing out. What y'all think? How's it going? Y'all want to keep? Okay. I just thought of something else too, y'all. I want to add this. With some people, we value their opinion of us over our own. When you are in that kind of space with that person, it's a sticky position to be in because you will put how they feel about you over yourself, and what you think and how you feel won't really matter. And when you get to that place, you open up the door for that person to manipulate you in so many ways that you will look up and your life is not even a reflection of you. It's not even your life. You've been living your life for someone else. It's literally like everything that you're doing is for that person. And sometimes you look in the mirror and you don't even recognize yourself because none of it is you. Like a lot of the decisions in your life is a reflection of that other person. You got to be careful with that. And a lot of times also, we don't want to hurt their feelings. And we put not wanting to hurt their feelings over how we feel. You have to be careful because you will truly, truly lose the essence of who you really were created to be. And it's really hard. I won't say it's hard. I take that back. But it can be a challenge to get out of that kind of cycle. And I'm even starting to see that, like with my daughter, she is very compassionate. She does not like to hurt people's feelings, and like she doesn't play about me. She don't play about her dad either. But I know that she does not like to hurt people's feelings, and especially mine. I don't ever want her to feel like she's responsible for me and my image to the world. And I do feel like it's a lot of people out there who feel pressured to protect their parents' image. It's not your responsibility. It's not. As much as they might try to make you feel like you can't do this, you can't say that, you can't go here, you have to appear to people this way because it's going to make me look a certain way. And even if they don't verbalize it, a lot of times it's insinuated. It's like an unknown thing. That's manipulation. That's what it is. And I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. None of that. But I've been through a lot of things. I've dealt with a lot of people, and I pay attention and I listen and I read. Even since I was younger, like I always put two and two together. Even if I didn't make the right decisions, I knew. And that's a whole nother thing. We'll get to that later. But there's that saying, like, when you know better, you do better. That's not true, because you can know better and still not do better. But that's another story for another day. We'll get to that. I encourage you to do whatever the necessary work is for you to start doing that internal work. And it may take some time. Whatever you got to do. Like I said previously, if you need to get some type of counseling, or if you have someone that you trust that you can talk to, find your tribe and connect with people that are going through something similar, people that you can be vulnerable with, that will tell you the truth, people that value you and your opinion and your feelings. And yeah, I think that's it. But anyhow, thank you again for tuning in. Until next time.